As Italy, I will be forming the strongest, biggest, most professional empires in history, and that is the Roman Empire. And today, as Italy, I seek to conquer all of the lands of the Roman Empire and, of course, form it under Mussolini. So first, of course, we have to beat up Ethiopia, so let's do that. So I'm going to set up a front line, get a general, Messa, and I'm going to send maybe 3 more divisions to the south, and then maybe 3 more divisions to the north. I'm going to add that onto Field Marshal. Alright, free mills. I'm going to put on some support equipment, get some artillery, and some anti-air. Cancel all plane production, because the planes suck, of course. Alright, free civilian factories. I'm going to build 1 civ in Toscana, 2 mills, and then follow up with another civ. Free dockyards. I'm going to cancel everything and just only make destroyers, just for now. But I'm gonna wait for that cruiser to be built, and I'm gonna cancel it. And Tyra just really stacked the deck on destroyers. And Tyra to now reorganize the navy. Focuses, I'm going to get Ethiopian war logistics, and research, I'm going to get construction, engineering, and some fuel. And dockyards, of course, the destroyers. Cool. Now it's time for me to let the game run. I'm just gonna exercise my navy somewhere. Go. And we're gonna drop the offensives and push. So that's why. Oh, now look at that.
Pronto, signore.
We broke through Ethiopia once, and I'll try to break through them again. Yes. So speaking of our little military campaign, we're just literally destroying the Ethiopians in the north. South is being a little bit of a drag with units there, but they'll also fault. Alright, and autonomous go jam. Oh, so they're going fascist. Yes, sure. Our tyrants are now get Italian highways. Alright, speaking of Graziani, I'm going to give him charismatic, and also I'm just gonna annex them. There's really no point in not annexing them, really. Alright, so now I'm gonna have everyone halt and redeploy. Oh my god. Really?
Comandi.
Alright, so you know what? I'm just gonna restart my offensive. Go. And with the Ethiopian,
Ordini.
right now we're doing a little campaign in southern Ethiopia, and we also got a little encirclement. That way to now go destroy the encirclement, and eventually keep pushing. Alright, and focuses, I'm going to get steel industry in Terni. Dockyards. And I think I have enough Navy XP for this. But here's gonna be my naval template. So it's gonna be 1 heavy cruiser battery, secondary float plane catapult, followed up with a secondary battery, and sonar. Well, I'm gonna need to research a sonar eventually, so I'm not gonna make a cruiser yet, but it's gonna be something like that design, except with the sonar. And time for it to now keep going with the offensive. Oh my god, just look at Ethiopia in the north, just falling apart completely. Their organization and strength is just gone. Alright, and dockyards, I'm just gonna keep making destroyers. And speaking of the current front line, we are absolutely violating Ethiopia now. After that encirclement, they officially have no guns, and it's only inevitable that we take their capital and destroy them. Wait, I want to see if they're still able to do the sway the warlords and declare for Italy. Because I know that Ethiopia did reach out to the Italians. Back Ethiopia in the south, and in the north we're also shoving them out of Ethiopia. Oh, what the fuck?
Pronto all'azione.
Keep attacking Ethiopia until they finally capitulate or go into civil war. But can I still go into a civil war? Yes. Good. Alright, research, I'm going to get mechanical computing. And free dockyards, I'm just going to keep building destroyers. Keep building up screens. I'm also not going to wait for my troops to reorganize. Is that a supply hub down here? Damn, bro, there's no supply hubs. Alright, free dockyards, I'm just going to keep making destroyers. Just keep making screen. I've had to now recommence the offensive against Ethiopia. Alright, now I got a steel industry in Terni. I'm now going to get... Alright, it's time for me to now get railway innovations because I want to... Yes, finally the civil war happened. And I can finally destroy Haile Selassie's incompetent empire. Go. Send the troops into Haile Selassie-controlled Ethiopia. And now punch them out. Finally, just look at all of these Ethiopian troops getting mad destroyed. They're just all getting destroyed. I'm not going to put force attack on these troops just to actually prolong the battle of Addis Ababa. Our research, I'm going to get better industry. Come on, just punch the Ethiopians out of Asella. And now it's time for me to now punch these troops out too. And I love it when they spam last stands, because then that means their troops are going to be more weaker.
Andiamo!
They are going to be even weaker when we try to break them eventually. Alright, and now Addis Ababa's about to fall. And Ethiopia is going to be conquered right about now. And they're dead. I hope so. Because their capital is gone. All of their troops are getting completely destroyed, even with the last stands. Which is just going to make them bleed out more. Alright, and now it has worn off, and I think the Haile Selassie-controlled Ethiopia is gonna get destroyed now. I'm also not gonna start working on the political path. It's time to now get the Servizio Información. I'm also gonna hire a naval chief and an army chief. No, not that one. And then also an army chief. Oh. Alright, so I accidentally misclicked and pulled up, you know, that. Don't worry about it. Alright, now let's destroy the encircled Ethiopians in Gambela. Oh my god, just look at these divisions. They got 0 strength. Completely 0 strength. Just to keep fighting on against the Roman forces. I gotta go down.
Pronto, signore.
These forces together. Pull my troops back, and hopefully I can go disband irregulars. Speaking of free civilian factories, I'm gonna build one more civvy in Toscana. I'm also gonna now switch my doctrine to superior firepower and my naval MIOs just to make them a bit more powerful. Strengthen the screens. I'm also not going to extend conscription because I'm gonna be needing a lot of manpower. Wait, can I return territory to Gojam? So should I return Afar? Sure. Let's make our puppet a little bit happier. And for some reason, Gojam doesn't have cores on southern Ethiopia. Don't know why, but fine, I'll just release my... Oh, and I cannot release my own puppets. Really? Alright, speaking of free civies, I'm gonna build some infrastructure in Veneto and Campania. Just so I can get some more resources. Alright, time to now get the Ministry of Italian Africa. Alright, time to now recruit some spies. Now the Ministry of Italian Africa is done. I'm not going to get army primacy and start working on the Italian army. I'm also not going to disband irregulars because I don't really think it makes sense to keep them since they suck. And time for me to now get better oil processing. Time for me to now stack the deck on synthetic refineries. And time to now recruit another spy, Francesco De Martini, and I'm gonna put them in Yugoslavia. Since if Yugoslavia says no to my puppeting demands, it's gonna be easier for me to kill them. Oh my god, and Britain has a fallen government. Now that's fun. Alright, time for me to now get Fiocchi Munizioni. Get me 2 more mills. Because I am going to be needing a lot of military factories to build up this war machine. And I'm also not going to get a passive sonar, just so I can start detecting submarines. And after that, I'm going to concentrate my industries again. And since I have some political power, I am going to get... Who should I get? The financial expert. He seems very competent. And speaking of focuses, I don't know if I should get the Brescia small arms industry. Or actually, I'm going to get Triumph in Africa. Since now I have a couple of mills, so I can now allocate that towards towed artillery. Our research, I'm going to improve construction. And it's time for me to now get foreign affairs and start working on, of course, foreign affairs. Because I want to invade some nations like Greece, Turkey, Yugoslavia, Romania. Well, hopefully Yugoslavia becomes a puppet. But hopefully Yugoslavia becomes a puppet, and 9 times out of 10 they will, but there is no guarantees, of course. I'm also not going to hire the editor, since he gives me extra stability, and I love stability. Alright, now I got foreign affairs. I'm not going to get Balkan ambition. Start working on my MIOs a little bit. Alright, research. I'm going to get a radio. Alright, now Balkan ambition is done. I'm not going... Oh, and I cannot get Italy first. So you know what? I'm not going to occupy Albania. Start doing some stuff. So first I'm gonna send an ultimatum to the Kingdom of Yugoslavia and subjugate them, and then after that, I can go invade Greece, Turkey, and Romania. Oh, and they have refused. Bastards. So since monarchist Britain is not with, or not really, well, they're not lenient towards France anymore. They're more against me, but I could care less, honestly. What are they gonna do? I'm gonna wreck their entire navy. So you know what? I'm gonna first get my entire army into infantry. And since I also have an annex war goal, I could just do this anytime. So for now, I'm just gonna prepare. I'm also not going to build maybe one more refinery followed up with another civilian factory. I'm also not gonna up my conscription, but rather get an infantry expert. I just want to develop my industry a little bit more before I start conquering it. So I want to conquer Greece, Turkey, and Romania. Also by naval invasion. But I'm gonna need a lot of fuel for that, so that's why I'm actually building refineries now. Alright, and now Albania has been occupied, hopefully. I do want to get investments in Edison, because that gives me 2 civilian factories, which is kind of useful. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get 2 civilian factories. Alright, and now finally Albania is Italian, building up the Grand Italian Empire. We're actually building up the Grand Roman Empire. I'm also not going to, I don't know, research better artillery. And I can finally make my ship. So first, it's gonna be this. This looks identical to my design. Alright, I'm also gonna improve my anti-air. And it looks, alright, another looks like the same thing. And battle line shipbuilders. Battle line shipbuilders. And I'm also not gonna allocate most of my shipbuilding industry to these ships. No, not the escort. but 38. Then I'm just gonna add some dockyards. Make these glorious cruisers. I'm also not going to join the Axis, because you know what this is gonna lead into, right? Some glorious things. Alright, but first, I'm gonna train up a bit more infantry. Maybe 30 divisions, that seems reasonable. I'm also gonna expand the template a little, because I know it's very small, so I have to make it a bit more big and competent. Speaking of doctrines, wait, hold up. Are they in the Czech Entente? Yes, they are, which means, oh my god, but they're still guaranteed by France, are you serious? But I also just joined the German faction so that I could actually go dominate the Mediterranean on my own. And sure, it's only mid-37, but I could care less. Alright, I don't want to improve oil processing, but I could definitely get a computing machine. Alright, I'm gonna expand national universities before I actually start conquering. But since I'm in the German faction, that could cause a little bit of problems, because then I need to manually justify against Greece and Turkey. But you know what? I'm gonna tackle France along with Germany first, and then I could mess around over here in the Mediterranean. Hopefully. I just want to justify a war goal on Austria. Let's just annoy the hell out of Germany. And how's that for me to deploy 30 infantry divisions?
Pronto, signore.
They look fairly competent. Oh my god, and now look at this chunky Italian army.
Pronto.
So, no, I'm going to put 24 divisions here as defending. 3 divisions defending Corsica. Half of them going up against the French in Tunisia. Really? Oh wait, no, they're right there. These guys going up against the French in Tunisia, the little offensive line.
Pronto, signore.
These 21 divisions will go in Albania, and the rest will go on the main front, the Slovene front. Research, I'm going to get better oil processing. No. Better radio? We're still on a regular radio somehow, so you know, improved infantry equipment. I don't know, national universities has been expanded. Amazing. And I think I really should go after Yugoslavia now, because I got enough troops. And plus I got the Germans. So, yeah. Goal. First, I'm gonna immediately commence the offensives going into Yugoslavia. So no, go repair the port. Oh my god. Go repair the port. That's it. Oh, great. And now we just lost Zara. Great. Alright, so you know, I'm not going to improve support weapons. Hopefully shove the Yugoslavs out of their own territory. While I just defend against all French assaults. Call in Germany. What the hell? Oh my god, I totally forgot about Djibouti. Come on, oh jam. Do something.
Pronto, signore.
Alright, so you know, I'm gonna get all of these Ethiopian units and send them into Djibouti. Alright, Tyrant now encircle 1 French division. Amazing, we did it! Alright, so I just isolated some divisions in Djibouti. The Germans are absolutely tearing through Czechoslovakia. I don't know why I'm not tearing through Zara. So you know what, I'm gonna do a little force attack and hopefully win in...
Formazione!
Alright, Tyrant now march to Asmara. Research, I'm going to get better radio. Oh my god, and Croatia declared war on Yugoslavia now. Nah, that's what I call helping. Alright, so you know what? So I'm not gonna send my troops into Croatia and go. Destroy the Yugoslav state.
Comandi.
Plus, there's a little encirclement happening in Slovenia. I'm also gonna equip these guys with the general and hopefully shove the French out of Algeria. Oh no, look at that, I'm finally winning in Eritrea. Alright, research, I'm gonna get a better cannon. Alright, after that I'm gonna punch the Yugoslavs out of another tile. Alright, I need to now get Industria della Gomma Sintetica. And I'm just gonna keep making guns and artillery, since I'm gonna be needing a lot of stuff. Crap, I'm gonna need some more units, but I don't have the equipment for the damn units! Come on, Germany, just tear through Czechia already.
Pronto, signore.
No, I'm gonna shove the French completely out of Algeria, so let's just do that. Let's have some fun in Algeria. Really doing well. Oh well. My god. Wait, do I not gotta send these troops to go wreck some encircled Yugoslavs? I'm just gonna half all the units here and then just send them to the Slovenian encirclement. Go. Send them there before they take Venezia. Thank god. Good, and now Czechoslovakia has capitulated. Alright, so now it's time for me to now march into all of these encircled troops and destroy them, of course.
Ordini.
So go destroy the encircled Romanians and Yugoslavs over here. And absolutely cripple the Czech Entente army. Wow. And look at me just destroying the French in Tunisia.
Avanzate!
Alright, focuses. I'm not going to strengthen the northern industry, along with tightening on this encirclement over here. Yes, so now we finally got an encirclement in Ljubljana.
Comandi.
Tyrants to now kill Romanian encircled divisions.
Pronto. Avanzate!
Alright, I'm also not going to kill off one Romanian division. Alright, now look at that. It's all falling apart for Yugoslavia now. It's just all falling apart. Alright, I also have pretty much all of Tunisia. Well, most of it. And after that, I'm going to kill off one encircled truck division. Let's do that.
Fuoco nemico!
Alright, time to now murder a couple of Yugoslav divisions. Alright, now look at the Germans just punching through Czechia. Wow, I'm just absolutely violating the French in Tunisia and Algeria. Look at that. Competent pizzas. Alright, time for me to now punch the French out of Northern Africa. Bro, why the hell is everybody joining the Entente now? Like, this is dumb. I guess it's gonna be more puppets for me. Like, I don't honestly care. More puppets for me.
Pronto!
Alright, time for me to now put my entire army against Yugoslavia, and then after that punch through. I'm also not gonna build up a lot of mills now since I have no equipment.
Attento!
I feel like I should like dedicate a bit more of my army to go take care of France because like I can keep encircling their army. So this means that their main front in the Alps is gonna be very weak. So if I can just keep taking all of Algeria away from them, the better. Alright, it's time for me to now overrun Yugoslavia on both sides this time. Alright, so now it's time for me to overrun the Confederation of South Slavic Peoples. Alright, time for me to now commence the offensive into Western Africa. Punch. Alright, research, I'm going to get a better gun. Focuses, I'm going to redirect Alpha Romeo production, get me some more factories. Oh, now look at me overrunning Yugoslavia now as the great pizza state. I also really want to invade Austria, but... And also guaranteed by Nicholas Horthy himself. Alright, sure. I'm just gonna try to punch the French out of Corsica. Like, let's try. I know we're probably not gonna do it, but let's just try. I'm just gonna try to march and encircle all of these troops over here. Like, let's just try. Like, there's hurt in trying, guys.
Non fermatevi!
I'm also not gonna circle more divisions, and oh my god, I just finally punched the French out of Corsica. Yay! We are somehow competent. So what if Italy was actually competent, but now we're actually competent? Italy, competent. Amazing and competent. And now it's even better is that I could get mass rifle production. Look at that. Algeria has been taken over. I'm about to go take Pristina, and hopefully this will be the end of Slavia and their incompetent regencies. And speaking of free cities, I'm gonna build more mills.
Pronto all'azione.
Alright, so now just keep punching through Algeria with full force. Ooh, this front looks very weak. It just looks way too weak. I'm sorry, but that front just looks way too weak.
Signore.
Alright, now it's time for me to now march into Skopje. Alright, now finally Yugoslavia has capitulated. I was gonna try to get a nice French encirclement going. Like just a couple divisions. Just of a couple. Nothing crazy, but of a couple. Alright, what's happening in Africa? What the hell is this? Alright, that didn't go out well, did it? Okay. I don't care. Front is just basically, if I can destroy Czech Entente and Yugoslavia, I'm pretty much covered. Oh no! Yes! Thank God. On time for it to now increase production and research. I'm going to better industry. Engineers, yes.
Si, signore.
Alright, and after that, I'm just gonna halt all offensive time because now the French are really starting to reinforce. But I do see another breakthrough though. It's just in the north.
Formazione.
And maybe I could break them here. Actually, no. I'm gonna try to
Formazione.
break them in this tile. Actually, no. I'm just gonna halt every single attack at this point. But look at that, and a nice, cute Romanian attack. I'm just gonna try to integrate all the fronts and punch through Romania. Go. And speaking of doctrines, I'm going to improve my doctrine by getting mobile defense, integrated support.
Sate!
Go. Just pin them. Go.
Si, signore.
Come on, pin them. Just keep pinning them. Yes. Alright, now time for you to now spread out the great French army. Great pizza. Look at that. I say that we got a 1 division encirclement of Frenchies. That's nice. I'm also not going to improve my generals a little. Just make them a bit more competent in battle. Alright, now look at Romania getting blown away. 1 division French encirclement. Alright, after that, I'm gonna try to encircle Nice. Or actually, I'm gonna force attack this tile. Just get a couple of divisions. Alright, and now, of course, Denmark has capitulated. Amazing. Alright, and research, I'm going to get better tank. Well, better industry, yes. Alright, time for it to now get naval power projection. Damn it.
Attento.
Well, I'm eventually gonna stack all my units here, and we're, of course, gonna overrun the French. What's happening over here? Oh.
Ordini.
I see very incompetent French tanks over here that can easily be destroyed, and I'll of course strain their industry a little more.
Ordini.
So time to go do that. Punchies. I'm also not gonna march into Bucharest. And no, Germany, I'm not gonna give you stupid garrison support, bro. Like, do you really think I have the manpower to give you garrison support right now? I gotta invade Romania plus Morocco and Algeria. So time for you to now march into Morocco. Look at that Italian glory. So look at that. So now, this is peak Italian glory. And hopefully I can go fully take Morocco, so then I could put these troops somewhere else. Alright, I do see very weak, or like very divisions that I could definitely exploit and kill. Alright, look at that, and we hold on to Bucharest. Alright, time for it to now expand naval facilities.
Non fermatevi!
Alright, speaking of dockyards, I'm just gonna really stack the deck on cruisers now. Alright, research, I'm going to improve the anti-air. Yes! Finally, I've broken the Frenchies now. Wait, hold up. I just gotta pull it off. No! God damn it. Whatever. Romania is absolutely getting destroyed now. Bye-bye, Romania. Two Edis screwed. And you know, I'm gonna try to dedicate my attacks only to this tile only. So then I could get a nice French encirclement. And that's what I need right now, a French encirclement. Macedonia? Wait, but Macedonia from Rome? No, but sure. But I'd rather take it, honestly. Come on, just keep marching. Stop attacking, you bastards.
Signore.
Come on, encircle it. Yay! Yay. I got it now. Romania's capitulated. I'm not gonna kill some Czechian forces. Where's the front line of all my troops at? Oh, it's right there.
Comandi.
Alright, start to now delete the front line. Send my troops to destroy another Czechian division in Bukovina, and after that I'm gonna stack the deck on French border. And it's time to now start strengthening the army? No. So it's time for me to now get Culto del Duce. I'm also now going to improve what? Oil processing? Yes, because I'm gonna need some fuel. Fuel.
Attento.
Glorious fuel.
Formazione.
Alright, it's time to now shove these Frenchies out. It's time for me to now shove them out of rightful Italian territory. Well, I want to say that now France is weak, like they're weak now at this point. And now serious capitulation? Maybe naval invasion. I'm also going to mobilize my economy up to war economy. Look at that. The Italian state. Oh, well, look at that. A 4-division encirclement of trucks and tanks and other pieces of crap. Look at that, and now I fully encircled Nice full of French troops. Crap. What the hell is this? What's happening? Oh, it's probably the Civil War. Yeah, it's... Okay. Alright, so you know what? I'm not gonna push the French out now. I'm, like, confident in my troops now. Like, I can push, it's just that they're refusing. So, push. Shove these baguette eaters out of rightful Italian. I'm also not gonna try to encircle, like, 3 divisions in Toulon. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, Toulon. Oh my god. Finally, another 3-division encirclement of Frenchies. And now it's time for me to keep pushing them out. Keep shoving the French out of southern France. But I'm gonna say now, we pretty much won the war at this point. Like, look, we're so competent now. Every single attack is an attack. And the reason why I'm not sending my navy into any battles is because I want to take the entire French navy. Because after that, I'm gonna invade Great Britain. Hopefully. For me to now get, I don't know, better machine. Alright, for me to now get semi-auto rifles. Alright, now finally I have Croatia as my puppet now, since I told them to coronate Prince Simon. So that's nice. And now look at that, I'm finally pushing them out. I just gotta push the French out of this major river. Oh, look at that. So, now this is the end. France, you are screwed. You are officially screwed. Oh my god. Yo, I can actually get Super Marina. Since I'm war with a major power, I can actually strengthen my navy a little bit. Oh, look at that. All of the French cities falling to glorious Italians. So now just send them running through the south. I'm also not going to try to split off western France or southwestern France from the rest of France. Finally, some more land has been taken away from the Frenchies. Alright, so now we just got a huge land grab going in southern France. So I'm also not going to wait for my troops to fully reorganize now. And after that, fully redraw the front line now. So 68 divisions. 68 good divisions ready to go up against the French armed forces. And I'm also going to strengthen my doctrine. I'm also going to build more mills. And since I can corral France, I'm seeking to annex all of the French state into the Italian Empire. Alright, it's time for me to now preserve army traditions. On a research, I'm going to improve support weapons? No. Computers? No. Oh, the improved artillery upgrade. And now Britain joined our faction? That's good and bad, but whatever. Oh, look at that. There goes France. France is about to fall now. I'm also not going to improve anti-air. Get my MIOs running. And now it's time to push the French out of France. I'm also not going to get ambusher on one of my generals. And then after that, obliterate the French in basically every single battle possible. How much divisions does France have? Oh, only 30 to 72, so now I have a larger army than them now, since I just destroyed them in Algeria and did the little Corsican encirclement. Alright, time for me to now get construction. Improve the Roman industries, or the future Roman industries. So time for me to now annex every single Yugoslav state, because I'm going to core that, and mainly France. France is my main focus. France is my main focus. So then I could take their whole entire industrial heartlands, all under one Roman banner. I'm also not going to take more of Yugoslavia and Romanian states. Alright, I also want to take all of Northern Africa. And I really think this PCO has went all the way up in my favor. I'm also not going to take the entire French navies and all the navies of everyone, basically, because I'm going to need a big navy. Come on, stop contesting me, Germany. Oh crap. So, alright, what do I leave out? So, you know, I'll completely leave out Romania. Oh, Alsace Lorraine. Look at that chunky Italy.
Pronto all'azione.
Alright, so you know, leave the Axis. Yes, I'm gonna leave the Axis, actually. Like, it makes sense to deal with them, honestly. And I'm now gonna prepare for an invasion of Greece. Look at that chunky. Plus, I now got a massive navy from the French, so that's something. So now look at that, a chunky Italian navy, a huge navy, something. I'm also not going to expand the. I'm just gonna add some more dockyards to repairing the great ships of France and Italy. I'm also not gonna improve the doctrine. Get an air chief and improve my pike command a little. Alright, so my mic got muted, but how is there an independent Algeria? Oh my god! I'm supposed to take in Tunisia, so I can't form Great Rome. That sucks. Unless if I invade Germany, but then for me to invade Germany, then I gotta invade Britain, and Britain. Well, like, I'm with Navy, just that I need these ships to be built. Like, I need ships. Like, I have very good ship designs, except, like, I'm really restricted on dockyards. That's the thing. Like, I just gotta build more of these cruisers so then they could actually be effective. So, invites Italy into the Pact of Rome. No. I'm going to make something called the Italian League. It's gonna be far better. Or should I actually join the Hungarian faction? But the thing is, in order to get what's it called? Italy first, like, I gain a faction, so, yeah. And what I want to do with my occupied territories is that I'm just gonna brutally oppress them. Like, let's just brutally oppress them. Look at that, the chunky Italian great empire. I don't know what I should really get, but my gut is telling me to get better support weapons. Alright, it's time for me to now get Italy first. So then I could get Italian Iridenism and then get the war goals. Oh, and then I could also get a war goal on Switzerland by demanding Ticino. I just want to justify another war goal on Austria. No, I'm just gonna chill for now because I'm gonna be in more wars anyways. Oh my god, and I also should have taken Syria. But the thing is, like, I've been at war with the entirety of the Axis anyways, you know, Germany and I know there are other nerds, so. But I'm gonna say that we've came out on this one on top. I'm not gonna get service by requirement just because I'm gonna need a lot of manpower plus divisions, but the thing is, I don't have industry for those divisions. So I'm gonna need to get my equipment up and running again. More up-to-date gun, let's put like 15 on that. Better artillery, and then of course more good guns. I'm also gonna build up some more military factories in my own core territory since I'm gonna need a lot of mills if I want to survive. I don't know why, but I just got Epirus for free. I do not know how that happened. I don't know how that happened, but now I just got Epirus for free. Yeah. Oh, now look at that. I got a nice Croatian puppet over here. Oh my god, and look at all these ships. I love these ships. Alright, Italy first is done, and I'm not going to get Italian Iridenism. Alright, research, I'm going to get. I have no clue actually. Computers? No. Mountains? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, actually tanks. Time for the pizza eaters to make some tanks. Alright, I'm going to get scrap melting because I don't have a lot of resources, and plus if I can use less resources for stuff, I will. Oh my god, and now I could invite El Salvador into my faction, so do that. So it's time to now invite El Salvador into the Great Italian League. Alright, free civilian factories. I'm gonna build one more refinery followed up with more mills. Alright, focus is I'm now going to invade Greece and get war with Greece. You know what, I'm gonna start researching marines since I'm gonna need some marines to land in Britain. What the hell? How is she doing so well? What's happening? Oh my god, Germany. Bro, there's actually no way that they might capitulate. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh my god, so it's the old duo. And we're also up against the Greeks. Yo, what the hell is this? Where are the German troops at? Oh my god, bro. What is that, bro? What the hell? Bro, that's peak German incompetence, bro. They are more incompetent than I am. What the hell, bro? This is like... What the hell is this, bro? This is like hoi4 for a 5-year-old. Alright. Our towers now get claims on Turkey and go destroy Greece. I'm happy that Germany's getting destroyed, honestly. Their forces are very weak, so... Let's do a little force attack and circle like half their army in one battle. And then keep it pushing. I'm I'm at war with the Soviet Union? What the hell? Oh my god. So just because I declared on Greece means I gotta go kill Russia. Okay, fine. I've got troops to guard that area right now. Plus even Turkey's at war with them. So you know, convoy raid every single sea possible. So dominate the Mediterranean because I am not getting naval invaded. Not even wanting to. Jesus Christ, I didn't even know I was gonna go into a war with the Soviet Union. What the hell?
Pronto all'azione.
Bro, Greece, stop attacking, like, Jesus Christ. You're mass assaulting like there's no tomorrow, and I'm literally mowing down your men. Alright, now finally. Alright, I'm also not gonna connect the naval base here now. Connect the naval base, just going through the small railway. What the hell? Is supply really that bad?
Pronto, signore.
Alright, so you know, I'm a little naval invasion of Athens,
Sì, signore.
Heraklion,
Ordini.
another division going into
Formazione.
Heraklion, and then after that, I'm just gonna hit Patras
Formazione.
and Kalamata. I did not time for you to now execute the naval invasion and get my troops out. Alright, focuses. I'm now going to get La Battaglia per la Terra, and now there goes Austria. Wow! Look at that! So Austria has taken pretty much all of Germany, and now Germany is starting to fight back. Yep, now they're starting to fight back now. Oh my god, I just really smoked the Greek navies over here. I'm also at war with anarchist Spain. Oh my god, and now Portugal just joined the Iberian War. Alright, so the naval invasions. Yay! I'm starting to now pummel through all those Greek territories, along with trying to pummel through even more Greek land.
Attento.
What's happening? But I don't have supply here, so you know I'm gonna put a naval base right here. Hey, just one on naval base. Oh bro. Actually, no. I'm gonna pull back my troops. Put like 9 of them on a fallback line in the AG over here, and then after that, I'm gonna send my troops into the Soviet Union. No, just retreat. Everybody, get out of here. Stop attacking and leave. It's taking us so long to retreat.
Comandi.
Come on, just go already. Alright, so now finally the core of the Italian army has arrived. Yo, retreat! God damn it, bro. It's not that hard. Alright, can I go wreck some submarines? Oh, I did.
Pronto all'azione.
I'm trying to isolate some Russians. So I'm gonna try to encircle this entire portion of the Russian army.
Sì, signore.
For the love of God, retreat! Jesus! Oh my god, and plus I haven't even integrated these guys into the army, so now integrate them. Get out of there! Oh my god, bro. It was just better if I disbanded those bastards. Ooh. I see a Russian circle on me, and I will exploit it happily. I'm also not gonna call in Croatia into this war so that I could get military access, so then I could pummel through these Soviets. So then I can go pummel through some more troops down here.
Comandi.
Alright, after that I'm gonna try to completely encircle Macedonia and get those troops out of the way. Oh my god. Alright, so you know, I'm gonna kill some encircled divisions here. Kill 3 Soviet divisions.
Ordini.
Oh my god. So
Sì, signore.
look at that. Now we got no fuel? What the hell? Build more refineries now. I'm also not going to improve oil processing. Alright, focuses. I'm not going to get Alright, look at that. An absolute Russian massacre. Alright, here's what I'm going to try to do. So I'm going to try to completely punch the Russians out of this tower right here. So then I could encircle the entirety of southern Serbia and Macedonia. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to break them again. Go. Punch through these incompetent. Go. I'm also not going to pin attack them here, so then I can get perfect. This entire gap gone. Destroy it completely. Austria won the war against Germany? What the hell? That's stupid. I mean, good? What? That's, bro, how, like, explain. Somebody explain. This is like today. Somebody please explain in the comments. Alright. Oh, look at that. This is Soviet violation. Submit? Austria. I know you have brain cells, but I know I'm not submitting to your ass. You know what? Let's stack the deck on some units. Let's train up 43 units and say, wait, but do they get... Okay, that could actually be bad. Most of my army's chilling in the south. Alright, so you know what? Alright, so you know, I'm just gonna go massacre some more Russian troops here. Go massacre some Russians. And then after that, I'm gonna half the troops here. So just like half the troops here. And then send these divisions into Austria. So then I could punch and push. Oh my god, and I just encircled 4 divisions. Oh, look at that. Some Russians encircled. Alright, and focuses, I'm not going to strengthen the regime. Wait, did I hand it over? What happened? How do they keep hitting this troop? No, stay there. Yay. Successfully contained. Alright, time to now begin the Russian campaign. How much divisions does Russia have? Not a lot. Not a lot. I'm just gonna say not a lot. The Russians do not have a lot of divisions, which could mean very good things. Alright, you know, I'm gonna justify war goal on for Steiermark content, and then after that... Oh my god, but I also forgot about Hungary. Alright, so I'm just gonna send the rest of my troops here. And the rest of them. Alright, research, I'm going to improve my marine. After that, just keep Russians near Craiova. So I'm just gonna keep hitting them until they eventually fall apart. I battles and get started. Alright, time to now begin a Russian. Come on, now that's more divisions gone. I'm just gonna defend. And then after that, just keep marching. Keep it pushing. Yes, just look at this. Absolute violation of Russian soldiers, man. Look at this amazingness. Look at that. Even more Russian divisions gone.
Attento.
I'm not gonna punch through these light tanks because they're very weak. Complete utter Russian violation. Yeah, sure. And Japan proposes the tripartite pact, and favorites now get here. Kill those encircled Russians. Just keep punching them, and then eventually they'll like fall. You just gotta keep until you basically outnumber them. Like numerically. You really can't do like a huge if you're not out numerically. So and the only way to outnumber them numerically is either train more divisions or you just straight up encircle their entire army in one go. Alright, good. So now I got Soldu. Alright, time to now actually draw up the military front line again with 49 divisions. Or actually no, I'm actually gonna like split this properly. So 14 divisions on Greece, the rest of them on Russia. Go. Oh crap, and now they just pushed me. And now I'm gonna push them back again. And after that, I'm gonna advance into some more Russian lands. Look at that. I'm also gonna try to completely encircle Bessarabia. Also, I'm gonna try to punch the Russians out of Galati and get a cavalry division encircled. Alright, look at this. Punching the Russians out of Romania. What's the Helvetic? Imperial Helvetia. Wait, that's the Swiss. Yes. Sure. Oh. My factions? Oh, they're a puppet. Okay. I'll take a puppet. Look at that, now I can eventually form Rome. Crap, and right now they're like destroying me, Greece. But speaking of Russia, we're destroying Russia. Alright, time to now do just a full-on Russian Alright, time to now do a full-on offensive. I think I did enough encirclements to prove that I have absolutely violated Russia at this point. How much divisions did they got? They had 282 divisions, so at this point I could just blow them out of the water. I just need fuel, I just need refinery. Oh no. Oh no. God. Alright, Switzerland, give me your entire military. I'm gonna need to find a way to distribute this properly. Alright, so I want 24 divisions against Austria. Punch. Then these guys, well actually, to capitulate them, I need all of this. So I want these guys on Hungary. Punch. Go. Speaking of Greece, I'm gonna push them out too. Punch Greece out. Oh my god, and now look at the great Soviets.
Signore.
It's really not so great anymore.
Pronto.
Oh my god, but then I have the Swiss capitulate. Alright, I'm just gonna queue up a lot of divisions right now, like maybe 27 divisions. That, and I just encircle 2 more Soviet divisions. Amazing, but I gotta defend my own homeland. So you know what? So time to now begin this offensive to push the Swiss out of Austria, or to push the Austrians out of Austria. Alright, right now doing their last stands, but it's useless. Russia's falling apart completely. And right now, oh my god, I know Swiss. Come on! I need these troops to train faster, or else they're gonna kill me. But for some reason, Hungary hasn't joined the war yet. But I'm not taking the gamble because they could actually fully encircle my forces, and I need some resistance there at least to just hold them back before the main divisions arrive and crush them. Time to now punch through Ukraine, but I'm gonna say that Russia's gone, Greece is falling apart, and Austria, speaking of Austria, if I just keep marching into their territory, they should eventually die. I now take Vienna. Just go take Vienna so then I can capitulate them. Come on, take Vienna. Take Vienna.
Li respingiamo, signore! Sì, signore! Avanzate!
Because all I really gotta do is just take all their core states, or their core, or like their core points, let's say. It's a little bit more. Yo, how are they not deployed yet, bro? Where's the deployment at, bro? Thank you. 27 competent divisions just ready to contain some Austrians. But damn. Oh no. Alright, so I'm military parade, and then take over Ministry of Everything. Consolidated power of the Duce. Alright, time to now go take Graz, and time to now go wipe out some more Russian divisions. But I don't really think I should capitulate, but there's no guarantees, honestly. But I need more divisions here.
Continuate l'attacco.
Or I'm getting my offensive go. Destroy the great Austrian Empire. Time for me to now march into Eastern Austria. No, what? And how about I just encircle the divisions there? Encircle them. I feel like the only way to like realistically win Italy is that if you just encircle troops constantly. You just gotta constantly encircle troops and then of course go for land grabs. I'm just not gonna encircle some more divisions. Advance into the tiles. Just keep pushing. Yeah, and bastards really thought they were like, oh yeah, I'm definitely this one. Yeah, no, you're right. Just no, you're not. Because with my industry, you're not. And with my amount of divisions, you're not. Look at that. Every single Austrian encirclement is one that's gonna make. Yo, pause the game. Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna try to march further into Austria and maybe even taking Salzburg. I'm also gonna try to liberate my Swiss friends. So I'll try to liberate the Swiss. And I got a bigger encirclement in. I actually did not know that the Austrians were gonna surprise attack my ass, but oh well. Alright, look at that. So alright, look at that. So now we got the Ukrainian campaign going. I'm also gonna try to encircle one division, and now look at that. The Swiss is now back into existing. Alright, focuses. I don't know what to get for focuses. Like maybe Balearic Islands. How the hell did nationalist Spain win the war? I think because of Portuguese intervention. That's why. It was all because of the Portuguese intervention. All because of Portugal, the Portuguese heroes. I'm also gonna try to get a diabolical Greek encirclement completely destroyed now. And now Poland's in the war against Germany? Okay, sure. I'm just gonna build some more refineries. I just need fuel. I need fuel, better oil processing. I need all of that, bro. Oh, and when I defeat Russia, I'm gonna puppet them with resource rights, so that I could just get unlimited resources. I don't understand how Austria hasn't capitulated yet. Like, I have literally most or basically all of their victory points, and they're like, now, who just joining the enemy faction? Because I'm at war with a lot of people. I'm at war with Great Britain. I'm at war with... Wait, no, I'm not at war with Great Britain, but I'm at war with the Canada Popular State. But I'm just gonna say that Italy? Oh my god, and now Turkey joined the Axis. I'm gonna be at war with the Axis anyway, so I don't know how I'm not really pushing them out now. Oh wait.
Pronto, signore.
How about I motorize my supply? Produce some more trucks. Alright, time to now go take Innsbruck, encircle all these troops here, and kill them. I don't know how, but we're actually winning against Austria now. Oh, look at that, and Austria's capitulated. Amazing. Yay, I can now annex them. Take some of their territory. Damn it. Oh, come on, Germany. You didn't fight for nothing, bro. I need all of this. You did not fight for nothing. Alright, now I've completely stolen all of Austria. Oh, now look at that. I now have Balearic Island superiority. I'm also not going to get Iberian protection and then eventually puppet Spain and Portugal. Yo, and we have fuel because now our refineries are paying off now. Our refineries are doing something. Keep losing convoys. Alright, so you know what? I'm going to convoy escort. Because I do not want to lose any more of my convoys. What the hell?
Pronto, signor.
You guys are going into a separate army. Just have these guys show in Greece. Like, that's it. Show in Greece. That's like your main up at this point. I just can't believe I'm destroying... Oh, what's it called? I can't believe I'm just destroying Russia. I'm also gonna go declare war on Hungary. So then I could get some extra cores out of them. So go declare war on Nicholas Horthy's great empire. Wait, do I need to control them and not, like, have a control them? Now, that is weird. So you know what? I'm immediately gonna start building stuff inside of Croatia, like factories. Factories seems reasonable, and maybe even some forts. So, and the reason why I'm doing that is so I could actually integrate Croatia and then actually form the Roman Empire. And hopefully I can get that war goal on Hungary to go destroy them. Alright, now it's time for me to go break the Hungarians. Declare war, punch, go. So just by using Swiss divisions, I'm just gonna invade the Kingdom of Hungary now. And of course Russia's getting destroyed.
Pronto.
I'm just gonna send these troops walking through Crimea. What the hell is happening? Oh, I can go offensive down here. So you know what? The general, Ettore Pastico, and send them running towards Greece. And now Germany is about to capitulate again, and I am now going to get... How about Otto naval guns? For some reason, I still have 0 fuel, even though I'm literally stacking the deck on refineries. And now my offensive has unfortunately stopped. But these troops... But now something to do. Go invade Hungary. Go. So Portugal says yes, but Spain says no, so I'm gonna go kill them after. But right now I'm fighting a huge war against pretty much everybody on my borders. Alright, I'll go capitulate the Greeks. Yes, and now I can finally take Budapest.
Forza, muovetevi!
I'm also not gonna produce some more guns. Alright, and now Budapest has been taken. Russia's absolutely getting destroyed now. So, alright. How bad is their war support? Oh, it's decreasing. That's nice. Oh, now look at that. This huge Russian invasion. Look at that, and now Moscow's about to be taken. finally,
Pronto all'azione.
after a long time of pain,
Okay.
finally take my revenge on the Russians for joining this war very unexpectedly. Alright, I'm also now going to get regional development. Oh, prospect for oil. Oh, I love oil. This looks nice. Oil. I love oil. You know, I'm going to super esercito. Improve my army.
Comandi.
I'm also not going to just rush my troops. Just have them go. I don't even need to worry about the front anymore.
Sì, signore.
I'm just going to chill.
Attento.
Alright, time to now send my troops in the west punching through Germany. So now it's time to go end Hungary completely. Oh, look at that, and now I split off all of the Greek fronts into little encirclements. And for some, look at that, and now Hungary has capitulated. And now Hungary is in a faction with Poland called the Pact of Rome. But guess what? I'm in Rome. That faction name is illegitimate. And now Bulgaria has just formed an empire. I think that's a little bit late because now you got like a million happening in front of your ass. I have no clue why, but I still have 0 fuel after stacking the deck on oil and fuel. At dockyards, I'm gonna make more cruisers. Just really stack the deck on cruisers. It's time for me to now and eventually and hopefully capitulate them. Take my rightful land and just go take. Well, I'm not taking this state, but I can definitely take Orvidek because that's gonna be my core. I'm also gonna take this. Come on, Germany, just give me to Santul. God damn it! Good. Look at that. So now we are even closer into forming the Great Roman Empire. Canada's a major? Are you serious? Oh my god, but Imperial. But the thing is, Canada's almost gonna get destroyed, so I'm not worried about that.
Pronto all'azione.
I'm not really worried about the capitulating because they are gonna capitulate. Holy crap. Bro, I just gotta criticize the war effort so then I could just like get dictatorial of the Duce. I'm time to now get security militias for some more manpower. I don't understand. I still have 0 fuel, but I've been stacking the deck on refineries. Like, this doesn't make sense. Wait, I know why. I think it's because I have a lot of ships, and they take up a lot of fuel, so kind of the... I'm also not gonna add more units to the main front line, so then the war could end faster. 76 divisions. Go destroy Russia. Alright, so let's keep going with the military campaigns. Russia's screwed at this point. There's no hope for... Who the hell is this Lev Kamenev? There is no hope for him. There's no hope for his little crappy, goofy-ass Soviet Union. Oh my god, and look at that oil in Azerbaijan. I need rights over that. I need resource rights over that Azerbaijani oil so that I won't have to suffer fuel deficits anymore. But I'm just gonna say that my refineries are actually producing a crap ton of fuel. My refineries are actually competent. No, I have a war goal against you, and I'm gonna use that on your ass eventually.
Attento.
Plus, I have ambitions of forming Rome, not making friends. I want to form the Roman Empire. Alright, and you know what? I'm going to get Albanian oil because I want oil.
Sì, signore. Formazione.
Oh, now look at that. Now Leningrad has fallen. I'm not going to march into...
Sì, avanzate.
I'm going to say that Russia's cooked. Russia is fully screwed. I also want to justify a war goal on Bulgaria. Oh my god, but they're also in the Axis, bro. I feel like everybody's in the Axis. And that's why I'm gonna fight the entirety of the Axis as Italy. Oh, and now finally I got some Marines. And speaking of the Special Forces, I'm gonna go full-on Marines. I'm gonna go full-on Marine Commandos? Wait, are these better? Oh, they're worse, actually. So just regular Marines, add some artillery, give it some breakthrough. And then after that, we will just overrun the British Empire with full force. Alright, so I'm gonna say it looks competent. 261 soft attack compared to the infantry division, which has... How much soft attack? 164, so I'm just gonna make maybe 11 of these divisions. That seems competent. And now it's time for me to add more divisions onto my front line. Send them pushing north and east.
Comandi.
Canada hasn't capitulated? Bro, I need access into Britain. I seriously need military access into Britain. But I guess I can send these units, the 27 infantry divisions, with nothing to do. So I guess I'm just gonna do some army separation, give this one a general, we have military access into Canada, right? Now we do. So alright, it's time for me to now begin the campaign into Canada. Alright, it's time for me to now improve oil processing? No. Actually, the better artillery upgrade.
Pronto all'azione. Sì, signore. Avanzate.
Alright, research, I'm going to get excavation and even more excavation.
Pronto. Avanzate.
Alright, research, I'm going to get rubber processing. I have no clue why and I have no clue how. Somehow Russia is still standing. Alright, it's time to now improve, refine the fuels of Italy. I don't know why, but Russia's being a little bit of a drag now, like a very big drag now. Because for some reason,
Sì, signore.
they're gonna keep pushing.
Sì, signore.
Oh, look at that. And somehow Iraq is holding against the tyrannical Axis. Nice.
Pronto.
Oh, and now
Ordini.
finally, I'm marching into Karelia. Yeah, I'm marching to Karelia. Alright, time to now get believe, obey, fight. Not gonna lie, I'm expecting to have very low manpower, but for some reason, I still have 2 million manpower, which is amazing. Alright, time to now march into Ufa. And then just keep marching. Keep it pushing. Alright, I'm also gonna make trucks, boys. I also want to add some more factories onto, actually, towed anti-air cannons. Wow, just look
signore.
at Russia fall.
Sì, signore. Pronto. Mandi. Pronto, signore. Sì, signore.
Alright, so time to now march into Quebec, French Canada. And after I take Ottawa and Montreal and all those other Canadians. Oh, I cannot push anymore. Oh, Quebec! I don't know how, but Russia's still not gone yet. What is taking you so long? Just die already, Union of Soviet Incompetencies. And time to now improve the anti-air. Oh, come on. Of course they have to reinforce them with stupid Lithuanians, and we still broke through. Wait, I think it's because ever since we got that seaport. Oh, wait, no, but there's no seaport, but we somehow have decent supply. Alright, force attack them. Just shove them out of Quebec. Just straight up shove them out of Quebec. Come on, march into Quebec. March into... Yes, we have taken Quebec. Finally.
Formazione.
Finally, now everybody halt. Everybody halt, and then just keep marching now. So I got some crap going for us. Alright, so speaking of the tactical situation, we are doing very well in Canada.
Comandi.
And time to now just exploit this amazingness and keep shoving the Canadians out of their own territory.
Comandi.
Because I'm pretty sure that the more I get my crap going...
Avanzate.
Alright, time to now push through Montreal and take Ottawa, eventually.
Comandi.
Alright, time to now go and circle a Mexican division, and then after that, just keep attacking. Keep marching through Canada. Alright, then after that, I'm gonna commence this offensive since I now have supply. Alright, so now I'm gonna go advance into Halifax.
Pronto, signore.
Alright, then after that, I'm gonna go occupy Toronto.
Sì, signore.
Oh no, but now America's taking all the land now. Since it's considered British land now. Bro, I am so done with this war already against the Soviet Union. Completely done. Keep marching, march! Oh my god, and stupid Americans broke my front line, and now they won't even give me military access, you bastards. I started to now march into Halifax.
Avanzate!
Go march into Halifax. It's time for me to now get... On the research, I'm going to improve rubber processing. Damn it, I could not take Toronto. But at least I destroyed some more divisions.
Formazione.
But not gonna lie, this is providing a little bit of benefit because it's shoring up my front a little bit, which means that I can actually go do some other stuff. Jesus Christ, America, you're being annoying, bro. Auflenden, vypierdalaj. Now these bastards just slowed my advance down by a large factor. I time to now build more refineries. Bro, what's getting bombed? Oh, the Russian bastards are bombed. And somehow Russia still hasn't capitulated, but I'm still marching. I'm still pushing them into the Ural Mountains, and there's no, I ain't surrendering yet, bro.
Signore. Pronto, signore.
I'm tired to now go take Moncton and then Halifax. But I want to say that the Canada Popular State is cooked now. They got none of their victory points except for Toronto, which I will happily go and take. And research, I'm going to get better excavation. Not better oil processing, but rather better cannon. Alright, time for me to now, I don't know, get some army leaders.
Attento.
Alright, time for me to now redraw my offensive line, and then after that, keep it pushing into Toronto. How close is to capitulating? Oh, they're very close, but they're not there yet. Alright, time for me to now build up some more refineries. So I'm really stacking the deck on refineries now. Because I need fuel, desperately. Really, I couldn't take Toronto. Jesus Christ, give me military access, you piece of shit, America. God damn you, Americans.
Pronto.
Just goddamn, bro. Oh, I can do naval vision of Halifax.
Pronto.
Yeah, this is what I'm gonna call fun. Alright, and then I think this should be the end of the... What's it called? Alright, time to now send my entire navy into... To Toscana. Finally, I can get all my fuel back now. Finally, so now my refineries are stockpiling fuel now. Alright, time for me to now sell my navy, or does it need repairing? Oh. Because it's time to now integrate all these ships, and then after that, sail them into the port of Newfoundland. And now my fuel's about to be gone if I don't build up these refineries fast enough. Oh my god, and now they just sail there really fast, so I'm not gonna... I just have to now do strike force everywhere, and get that naval invasion going to finally and fully capitulate Canada. Wow. So Russia still has not yet capitulated.
Sì, signore.
Wow. This is just amazing. Finally, and now Russia's gone. And with these naval invasions going, I think Canada should be gone too. Now Mexico's a major? Who the hell asked Mexico to be a major? Jesus Christ, this is pissing me off, bro.
Formazione.
Alright, now it's time for me to go invade
Pronto, signore.
the great state of Canada now. Time to now go take Moncton. Still not gone yet, bro. How did they not capitulate yet? I don't get it.
Attento.
How did they still not capitulate?
Avanza.
I don't get it. Come on. Like, come on, Canada. Just die already. The entirety of your land has been taken away from you. And you are so I just won't. But look at that. I now have taken the entirety of Russia under the Italian control. So just when I thought this war was about to be over, Mexico just became a major. Like, seriously, man? Seriously? I think Canada should capitulate after this. I don't know, but I think they should. Since now with every single tile taken at this point, it's one step closer to capitulate. Really? Still haven't capitulated? But where's their capital? But don't tell me... Bro, if I... Oh my god, and what's worse? Oh, that is bad. So if I want to capitulate the entire 4th International, I have to go somehow invade America. What the hell? Oh my god.
Attento. Formazione. Formazione.
Alright, it's time for me. I'm time to now go kill some Mexicans. So time to now go start a Mexican massacre. Alright, focuses. I'm not going to get Bersaglieri. Or actually, no. Air innovations. What do you want me to do? Bolster political cabinet? What the hell are even these missions at this point, bro? I feel like every single mission has 3 political advisors active. Being a hierarch? Oh. That's what I could get. Dino Grandi. I don't know why, but Canada has still not capitulated. No clue why. Absolutely no clue why. I'm also not gonna sail my chunky navy into the French port of Normandy. Yep, and now I got those 11 Marines chugging along. So then I can actually drop naval invasions with these guys. So I'm gonna get a general, put him over here, and I'm gonna put 3 divisions hitting Portsmouth, and then the rest of them just hitting empty tiles. Alright, so now I think this is gonna be the naval invasion complete. I just set up some troops over here.
Attento.
That's everything. Now set up a fallback or a front line. Finally, now we have advanced a single tile. Finally. This took forever. This took absolutely forever. And I'm also not going to build up more refineries. In Veneto and Istiga. I'm also not going to improve fuel processing again. Because I need to process my fuels. Wait, I know why. I just need Toronto. So time to now begin that campaign into Toronto. Oh my god, and now Mexico's no longer a major. I thought they were a major. I don't know why. Don't.
Si, signore.
Well, it's because they had that gold little frame around their flag, which meant that they were a major. But thankfully they aren't. So once I get rid of Canada, I can finally have a little bit of inner peace. Except right now I'm still not in peace. Alright, time to now get Città dell'Aria. So who joined the war again? Come on, Canada. I know you can surrender. Sure, your people are very nationalistic, but I don't think nationalism is gonna win when the entirety of your territory is completely wiped out.
Signore.
Come on, it's March. 25 days. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a long time. Just a completely long time. But for my entire navy to operate, I'm gonna need a bit more refineries, that's for sure. Oh my god, I'm getting 10,000 fuel a day. Come on, lock in, just march, come on. Just go take Toronto, come on. Come on. America, for the love of fuck! You hot dog eating fuckers, bro. Oh my god, you little disgraces of... Oh my god. What the hell? Literally, what the hell? I swear to god, bro.
Attento!
I'm not playing around anymore, bro. I'm not playing around. Wait, but I don't even need Toronto for them to capitulate. I just need a couple more tiles, because I think 1 tile counts as half a victory point. I think. I don't know. Yes, good. No. Yes. Thank you. Wow. It's just amazing how the fact that I'm so close to capitulating the entire 4th International, and they're so like, nah, I'm not doing it. Canada, surrender already. You are so close, and you're like, nah, I won't.
Formazione.
Force attack, but I just need more units there, so then I could actually punch them out. And then get more access to more tiles and more lands. Alright, I'm talking to Nugget Super Radio. I was so close to getting Toronto. So damn close! I don't understand. Canada, fucking die. Your country is gone. Die. So damn good, right? Didn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. God damn it, bro. It took y'all so long. Alright, so I'm gonna try to puppet as much of the Soviet Union as possible. I couldn't care about Canada or anyone else. And the only reason why I'm securing the Caucasus first is because the Caucasus has oil, and I need oil, that's for sure. So it's either just to puppet as much of the Soviet Union. Amazing. And really, I can't puppet the rest? Fine then, I'll just go for another big puppet grab. Alright, now it's time for me to now take the rest of the Soviet Union under my thumb with resource rights. I'm stealing everyone's navy. That's the only thing that I want. A huge Soviet puppet in everyone's navy. Look at that, and now I have unlimited oil. Look at that, now Italy stands supreme. And now I'm gonna do a lot of reorganization now, because it's looking disgusting. Alright, I just have to now remove all the Swiss divisions. They're gone now, I don't need them anymore. Oh my god, and these units have no way out, don't they? Oh, but they can move into El Salvador.
Formazione!
So, you know what, I'm just gonna disband these divisions. Like, there's no point in them existing. Same with these guys. I'm just gonna disband them because there's no point of them existing anymore. It's gonna take them a while to come back, and I don't really need them right now.
Comandi!
So, should I go invade Spain? Yes, go invade Spain. Thanks, bye. Alright, and now it's time for me to go invade Nationalist España. Alright, it's time to now build more forts inside of Croatia, because right now they are still not refusing to be, and right now they're still not wanting to be integrated, so how about we just build more forts? How close is Croatia being integrated? Really, so there's still a Reichsprotectorate? Oh, that sucks. Alright, so you guys get all roads lead to Rome. I'm trying to now integrate every single navy into the main force, and then hopefully go invade Britain and the Axis eventually. Look, it's absolute hell with Poland, but at least we're killing them. Destroy the Polish state. Artillery even modern? Well, I gotta modernize it, but it's pretty up to date. I just gotta deploy some more units. Hey Russia, you got some more units? Yeah, screw you, bro. You have the biggest industry ever. Well, you don't have the biggest industry, but you have industry to at least make some damn units. Oh my god, I can use all the Swiss divisions to contain Polish Germany. So how about let's do that. Send these divisions to contain Polish Germany. While I just absolutely shove the Poles out of Poland. I'm also not going to send my troops here, and then eventually take some more territory out of the Polish state. Alright, time for me to now march tile. The whole shebang. And I feel like with all these encirclements, Poland's getting weaker and weaker. So, I'm also not going to get rid of this southern Polish garbage. Now march. I'm also not going to have these guys reorganize, since they're not organized. And as long as I push Poland out, well, Poland has the Pact of Rome, and in order to capitulate the Czech Entente, I have to go take over Argentina. But an easy way to get that going is that if I can get South American alliances, so then I could actually get land border with Argentina.
Avanti! Formazione!
Oh my god, and look at all these Polish units getting completely destroyed by none other than the future Roman Empire. No. Switzerland deserves absolutely nothing. Alright, it's time to now push Belgium out of Belgium. I'm also not going to redraw my offensive and wait for my troops to reorganize so that I can actually keep punching them. My time just to now keep marching into Polish Germany. I'm also not going to take Wilhelmshaven with 9 divisions. Ooh, and now I finally started to march into Belgium. I'm just going to get some more troops to go help with the assault on Wilhelmshaven. Just a couple more divisions.
Mantenete le distanze! Pronto all'azione!
Should be able to punch these guys out. Are we? We are. Alright, time for it to now go invade the Lebanese Republic.
Avanzate!
Alright, good, and now Lebanon has capitulated. I also want to invade Tunisia and Britain. So I'm going to send my 8 Marine divisions to Gibraltar, and then after that I'm going to justify a war goal on Britain. And then after that, get rid of their entire army in Gibraltar. I'm also not going to improve my generals, make them more competent, make them stronger fighters. Do I have a gun deficit? No, I have 200,000 guns in stockpile. Time to now begin another mass assault.
Attento!
Circled so many divisions in Poland. Oh my god, and now I got 6 divisions.
Commandi.
That's going to be devastating for Moshchitsky. And now Iraq during the war. Alright, so you know, I'm gonna assault Wilhelmshaven again. Savage just forces. And for some reason, Belgium, which is annoying, but... Oh. And the problem with Poland is that my troops aren't organized. Like, not organized. I don't know why, but they're just not organized. Like, come on, organize it. Oh, I think it's because of the air support. Is it? No, not really. I need more infantry. Alright, so you're gonna set up another front line, but this time with full-on infantry. And it's time for me to now fully integrate Croatia into the Empire.
Attento!
Alright, time to now encircle 8 Polish divisions and destroy them. Our good Poland's little armies are being destroyed now. Because with every single encirclement, they're weaker and weaker. I'm also not gonna destroy these Danish divisions. Wait, this is Free France? Wait, I'm still at war with Free France. Well, that's something. Alright, time to now tear through
Pronto,
some
signore.
Argentine divisions. Get them out of the way. Alright, so now go take Gibraltar then. Because I'm pretty sure that's their only territory. I'm pretty sure. Speaking of Great Britain. Yep, there goes Gibraltar. Alright, time to now get all these Swiss divisions and then have them march towards Czechia. Look at that, and now we got some more. Alright, so now Great Britain has capitulated. I'm just gonna take most of their territory now, or hopefully all of it. Oh, and I can't take their navy. Oh well. At least now Great Britain has been destroyed, so I'll take it. I'll keep attacking Polish forces. And then after that, I'm gonna commence second offensive against the Poles. And this should be the one that cripples them. I should be, since I see a lot of green bubbles. Right, speaking of the tactical situation, I'm going to immediately destroy some more Polish divisions down here. I'm time to now strengthen my spy and see if Mussolini is gonna get mad at me. And I don't want my glorious leader of the future Roman Empire to get pissed at me. Alright, research. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Anti-tank probably, night vision, and then better anti-air. Alright, now I've officially crossed the Vistula River. I also got a huge amount of forces up against the Belgians. No.
Pronto!
I'm not giving any territory to the Swiss.
Attento!
But I'm also now going to halt my front line and hopefully hold out the Polish advances and wait for my troops to reorganize. And Belgium, I'm just gonna shoot down all their men until I can get my main army to arrive and crush the Polish divisions. Alright, time to now go crush Wilhelmshaven. Damn, those are some tough divisions. And he's gonna do advances by distance because I'm just tired. I just wanna.
Si, signore!
I just already wanna win this war. Alright, so now we got a little encirclement going now of 3 divisions.
Comandi!
Oh, no, of 3 Polish divisions.
Comandi!
So let's go wipe them out first. And then after that, I'm going to keep my push going. I'm also going to try to take Krakow away from him. And then after that, encircle 4 more Polish infantry divisions. I'm also going to try to encircle some Danish troops also. Let's get rid of some Danes.
Attento! Avanzate!
Come on, just punch them out.
Batevi!
Krakow, come on, come on. Yes, and we have done it. 4 Polish divisions about to be wiped out by the Great Empire. Alright, after that I'm going to try to take the supply hub, massacre some more Polish divisions. Destroy the Polish divisions, and then after that I'm just going to do one last offensive ever since those encircled divisions crippled the Polish manpower and guns a little bit. Jesus Christ, bro. They be really advancing. Alright, it's time to now train up 51 divisions to keep the Belgians. Come on, just kill Poland. No, but see that problem, like, some of my divisions on the eastern and western front isn't attacking.
Ordini!
I'm also not going to try to punch the Poles out of the Baltics again this time. I'm also not going to do a force attack so then I can actually win the battle. Go massacre some Poles encircled in Liepaja. I did now finally look at that Warsaw has fallen to the Italians. And hopefully I can get rid of those Poles in Liepaja. It's time just to now keep hitting them at this point. I'm just not going to make some, I don't know, support equipment. Because I no longer have support equipment now. Plus I'm going to make destroyer. I'm also not going to try to split off Kruleviec from the rest of Poland.
Comandi!
I'm also not going to begin a second mass assault against the Polish forces. That's everything I really destroy. Oh my god, I got no manpower, so everything to go up to all adults served.
Mantenete le distanze!
But I don't have enough units. And plus right now Poland's being very stubborn. They're being
Ordini!
So that means I'm going to cripple their army with the Prussian encirclement in Kruleviec. Sure, it's everything I'll give Gojam
Continuate l'attacco! Comandi!
I get it, now it's time for me to march into Kruleviec. Now march into Kruleviec. Oh my god, there's a little Laurel there? No.
Pronto!
Kruleviec. And get rid of some more units. Now it's time to now punch some units out of Memel. With a full pronged mass assault on Memel. Alright, look at it now, Memel has fallen.
Comandi!
I'm also not going to send my troops running through the Danish state. Oh, look at that, and I can deploy 51 divisions in Piedmont. Alright, it's time to now reinforce the front line now with actual competent Italian infantry. Alright, I'm going to punch my through Danzig and Git, hopefully. Alright, this little, oh my...
Ordini! Attento! Si, signore! Si, signore! Avanzate!
pushing Poland out of Poland now. And hopefully when this war ends, I can get a nice puppet.
Formazione.
I'm also not gonna push the Poles out of Wilhelmshaven. And hopefully keep pushing the Poles and of course Poland. I was gonna try to really mass assault this tile so then I could get an encirclement of Lyon. Come on, Poland, just surrender. Your army's useless now. It is incompetent trash. Holy crap, bro. Why are they destroying me? I really want to destroy the French, or the Free French, or what is that? I don't even know what that is. Alright, and I think after Wrocław falls, it's gonna be the end of Poland. How's it not the end of Poland? They're so dead. They're 21% towards capitulation.
Pronto, signore.
21%, guys. 21. And this, I'm not surrendering, guys. So you know what? I'm gonna get encircle 3 divisions.
Si, signore.
3 encircled divisions, and hopefully that'll cripple the Poles enough to make them surrender. And I'm also now gonna try to push them out Eastern Germany now and kill 1 more encircled division. Look at that, the Polish state falling completely just to Italian perseverance. Look at that, the entire Polish state. Switzerland, I swear to God. No, you're not getting
Si, signore.
I'm sorry, Switzerland. Your state is incompetent and absolute trash. And take everyone's navy, of course. Look at that, the Italian Empire spans the Mediterranean. Oh, I gotta invade Tunisia. But first, I gotta wipe out whatever is happening. Wait, I'm still at war with Denmark? Oh wait, because they're in the stupid Czech Entente. Alright, so you know what, so I'm just gonna split off my units, send them there, and then after that, the rest of them is gonna go destroy Belgium and France. Like, still there is gonna get completely destroyed by the Great Italia. I also need to justify war goal on Tunisia. And now finally, I have the Czech Entente out of Lyon, and I'm now just gonna do another mass assault. I'm time to now begin the last liberation offensive against Belgium. Because I'm pretty sure when I capitulate Belgium, I think it's gonna be the end of the Czech Entente. Wait, no, but they still got Argentina. Yeah, they still have the Argentine Republic. Let's need to invade. Let's get that. So I'm just gonna get like 4 divisions and then just send them into Tunisia. Go, have fun. Oh, now look at that. 6 Czech Entente divisions gonna be wiped out. And look at that, and I'm absolutely destroying the Belgians now. Because the main core of their forces is here, but like I'm just like around them a little. But I can't believe I still have no manpower. Bro, that's like the most. Plus my troops haven't even arrived at the front yet. Like, you even expect to fight when you haven't even arrived at the damn front. Alright, I'm also not going to improve my radio, advance it. Oh my god, look at Belgium. Bye Belgium. Oh crap, another. Alright, so now I'm going to immediately stop that advance, and then after that, keep punching them. Just keep hitting them. Alright, time to now declare war on Tunisia, and now march into Tunis. But I just gotta capitulate them before they land in Tunis, or land in really any port. Yes, I think Tunisia should be gone now, and now Tunisia's capitulated. I think I can click the button, Mare Nostrum, and now we are Imperium Romanum, led by the great Augustus Mussolini. Alright, and now I can finally integrate all these glorious states, probably doubling my industry. Oh my god, 977 factories.
Pronto all'azione.
It's time to now wait for all my troops to reorganize, so everybody stop. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna stop all offensives at this point. So now finally, we got the men now to actually break them. The greater Imperium Romanum has been formed. Oh crap, and we also got the Swedes here. Oh great. Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna try to destroy Denmark. Go destroy the Danish Empire as the Regnum Romanum. No, but not. Alright, so you got it. I could also set up these guys on our phone. So time to send them up. Colonies now.
Attento.
And if everything, I'll march through the Danish street. And I really think this should be the end of this piece of crap called the Czech Entente. Linking up. Alright, so you know what? I'm actually going to get South American alliances, so then I could get some allies into this Imperium Romanum, or the Italian League. So then Ecuador? I can send my troops to. Oh wait, no, but then I'm also at war with Ecuador. Oh, I thought Ecuador was an ally of mine. And Brazil's in a faction called the Allies. Oh, actually called the Commonwealth of Nations. Well, that sucks, because Brazil was probably like only hope of getting rid of the Argentinians. But you know what, it's okay. I got my own infantry and navy and army, so I don't really need to rely on them that much.
Commandi.
I tried to now go encircle some Argentinians, or some Belgian forces now. Since the only way that I'm like realistically win this war is that if I just encircle their armies, and of course destroy their division. And then after that, I'm just gonna shove them out now. It's not worth doing a static war anymore. Let's just destroy them. Alright, so now look at that. Look at Belgium. Getting slowly cracked down on. Just slowly. I don't know why, but I cannot start another offensive. Oh, actually, because now I gotta do these guys too. And now it's gonna be the end of Belgium. I'm also not gonna put my units in Rio de Oro because that's where they are the closest to invading or to naval invading Argentina. Or actually, I can naval invade them from Sao Tome. Oh my god, and I'm actually very close to taking Paris. Look at that, and another army wiped out. Well, not really much of another army, but just a couple of divisions wiped out. I think my divisions can be deployed, so my infantry and my...
Formazione!
Alright, so these guys are going to be in a separate
Comandi.
army, in a separate theater, so that I could actually organize these guys better. Alright, guys are going to be stacking on Bissau, and then these guys in... actually also in Bissau. So let's just get them there before I get the naval invasion plans going.
Formazione!
Ooh, I see a huge encirclement here. Come on, take Amiens. Go take Amiens. Oh, now look at that. Adelon has been taken, and now that's going to be a couple of more divisions wiped off of the Belgian territory and turned into Roman territory. Alright, time for me to not get new Roman citizens? No. Like, I don't know what focus is I'm supposed to get anymore, like maybe Superarea again. Alright, so now they're all chilling. Alright, so now they're all chilling. I'm gonna give them generals so then they could have a better performance. And I'm gonna delete all the fallback lines. And I'm gonna put 4 divisions hitting 1 port. And that 1 port is probably going to be Buenos Aires, the capital. And then after that, I'm just gonna spread out my naval invasion. And the point of the extra naval invasions is so I could just annoy the Argentinian army a little.
Pronto, signore! Pronto, signore! Formazione! Comandi! Sì, signore!
Alright, and now the naval invasion plans have been drawn up. I'm going to take my entire navy. My chunky ass navy. Alright, it's time to now delete all regions. Delete. And I'm going to sail this chunky fleet down here. So time to now sell them into Portuguese Guinea. Oh my god, and all of them got a repair. Oh my god, and a lot of people joined our league now. So who joined our league? So we got Colombia, Venezuela, Bolivia, Paraguay, Panama, and El Salvador. So yay, so the Roman faction expands.
Formazione!
Ooh, and I just did not realize that I some divisions encircled. I love encircled divisions. For some reason, I always keep hitting the French on the Maginot Forts, but they're not like crumbling for some reason. But like I in them, it's a level 10 fort. I'm not expecting them to like do very well. I'm having to now go invade more Denmark. Alright, now's my navy chilling over there? No, it's still sailing. What the hell are they doing in the Black Sea? Hell did I tell you guys, bro? Go in Portuguese Guinea. Jesus Christ, and I have 132 dockyards. So, like, bro, I don't even know what to do with them anymore. Like, I don't know what to do with 978 factories anymore. Oh, screw you, Finland. Bro, who think you are, bro? Stupid ass Vainu Tanner, bro. He was not tough. Oh, bro. So they're in this faction, which means that I'm gonna be at war with Brazil if they declare war. Yeah. Finally, I've sent my ships. I'm gonna do naval invasion support, get them out of repair, and get them to... oh crap, and I can't get them over there. My naval base range is not that good. Oh wait, I can wait. I can send the ships down into Angola. Does that make them closer or further away? Oh wait, no, I can send them into St. Helena, which is a bit closer. So that we can now sail them over there. Really? And it's still too far. Wait, what's this owned by? Brazil. Wait, can I ask for docking rights? Oh wait. Hey, so what if I send them an attaché? But first I want to improve relations. Let's make them a little bit better with us. And hopefully ask for docking rights. Oh, come on, really? Or how about I just go move my navy over there? No, I can't. Bro, is there a closer port? Oh, that's a little bit closer. I hope. Wait, but isn't a naval base's range based on how big it is? So you know what? I want to upgrade them. I just have to now upgrade the naval base in Ascension so then I could actually get some sea access. Damn it, bro. It's too far away. Alright, so that's why I'm upgrading my naval base in Ascension so then I could get my navy going over there. Speaking of the encirclements here, we are actually breaking them. Belgium is screwed and a naval... oh my god. There's no way that happened. Alright, so you know what? Alright, so you know, time to now go wreck Belgium. Just go wreck them completely. Massacre every single division. And then after that, time to core some more states, and now I have 1,100 factories. So just now keep destroying these Belgian armies.
Attento!
Oh my god, just look at all these divisions getting massacred. Bro, this is just me. Look at that, and now I have encircled this town now. Alright, so now 10 divisions are about to fall now just because of the fact that we're better. I have to now kill 10 divisions. Look at that. And now Belgium has finally fallen to the Roman forces. Just kill them all, bro. The stupid Argentinian units, what's so hard? Alright, thank you. And now, go be in. Why is... bro, where's the stupid ass front line now? Oh, but I know that these guys got nothing to do. All the way over to Denmark. and contain this abomination. And you know what? I'm just gonna decrease my conscription a little to extensive, so then I could build the naval base faster, and of course increase the naval range of the Regnum Romanum, or of the Imperium
Pronto,
Romanum.
signore.
Alright, time to now go wreck some Danes and Swedes. Go. Oh, and I still don't got enough range. Still not enough. Wait, I can send these guys to Colombia, and then I could go wreck Ecuador, and then oh, I know where this is going. So then I could just march all the way. Okay. So you know what? Alright, change of plans. Alright, so you know what plans? So delete every single naval invasion. Put these guys under field marshal order, and go wreck some bastards in Ecuador. Kill them all. Oh my god, and now look at this Danish.
Pronto all'azione.
Look at that. Time to now go massacre some more Argentinian units, get fighter designs. And after that, just keep marching into Denmark and Sweden. Alright. So oh, look at that. Look at me destroying the Danish.
Ordini.
Oh, just march. March. My god, bro. If we're losing the battle, then that means that our divisions are oh my god. So this is where the core of the forces are. Not here. So not here. So if I could just cut them off completely, I can get this entire thing encircled.
Ordini.
Wow, so just look at that. Alright, bye-bye, Argent and other people. Go.
Pronto. Comandi. Pronto, signore. Pronto all'azione.
Oh my god, how much units are on Wilhelmshaven? My god, so now there's 7 divisions encircled in Wilhelmshaven, and round-armed Danes and Swedes, of course, in Denmark, since I now have fully liberated Roman Germany. And now I can finally avenge Teutoburg. And what's happening down here? Oh, my troops are here now. Punch them out. I'm just not gonna call on Colombia, who's a major. Right, so now time to go violate Ecuador. Oh, and plus my allies have joined the war, and my god, dude, they got a lot of forces. So they could actually contest the Argentinians while my main army just rushes and goes to capitulate Ecuador. Alright, having to go massacre, and then after that, hopefully capitulate. Oh, and now Ecuador is called the Galapagos regime now.
Attento.
I just have to now go capitulate this incompetent Galapagos regime. Oh my god, and their capital's not even a core state of theirs, bro. What the hell? But they're just about to capitulate. Eastern Ecuador is falling, and another tile has just fell to the Great Regnum Romanum. I'm also not going to punch through Denmark. Just get them out of the equation.
Andiamo! Sì, signore.
I just punch them out. They're so close to being capitulated. I don't understand. Ecuador is at... Oh, look at that. Now Ecuador is capitulated. Amazing. Alright, sorry to now go march towards Argentina and Chile. March. Alright, so you know what? I'm actually going to end it here. I say that we have fully built a great Roman Empire except for Algeria. So how about I go wipe them out now? Just kill them.
Pronto all'azione.
I don't like this disgraceful blob. Kill it. Because in order to make the best Imperium Romanum, I gotta fully have North Africa under my control. Alright, die. Oh my god, and they won't die. I have to now give them a general. Carlo Geloso. And I'm gonna be at war with Sweden and America. I could care less because I want to get rid of... Alright.
Avanza, attento.
Alright, so now look at that. Algeria has been... Or is actually officially dead
Pronto,
now.
signore.
With every single tile taken, it's one more
Avanzate.
step towards capitulation of the Algerian state.
Avanzate.
And now Algeria has capitulated. So now I'm actually gonna end it here. I'm gonna say that we have fully made the Roman Empire great, and of course restored and made Mussolini's grand ambition of a Roman Empire. So like and subscribe if you want to see more amazing content like this. Thanks so much for watching, and see you all next time.